So today we're gonna be letting AI simulate the World Cup in FC26, and how I'm gonna be doing that is I'm gonna be in the world's game mode. That's what it's called, and I'm gonna be picking every single national team, literally every single national team, and we're gonna be quick simming all of them. There might be upsets, there might not be upsets. We will see, but we're gonna be picking every single national team. So just like this, and we're gonna be letting AI quick sim all of that and see who they think is gonna win. Alright, so this is not gonna be rigged. This is not like bias or anything. This is all up onto FC26's like AI system or whatever they use. So yeah, let's get started. We'll just name it that, I guess. And yeah, the first game is Czech Republic versus South Africa. Who do y'all think is gonna win? Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Let me know down below in the comment section. Smash like and smash subscribe also. But yeah, first game, it is going to be a 3-2 win for Czech Republic. And this guy got a brace in the opening game. Alright, 3-2 win for Czech Republic. Alright, let's go. Next game, we have Mexico versus Korea Republic, South Korea. Alright, this game happened like a few days ago, and Mexico won 1-0. And here it is going to be a clean sheet for both sides. 0-0 draw for Mexico and South Korea. Okay, wow. Alright, so that's Group A, Match Day 1. Now we're starting with Group B, Match Day 1. Switzerland versus Bosnia. This game was 4-1 for Switzerland. Here, this game is going to be 3-2. Alright, so we haven't seen any upsets yet so far. That's pretty interesting. Alright, you guys let me know your predictions down below in the chat. Also, I'm streaming right now. If you want to be in one of these type of videos, just hit the subscribe button. Next video, or next game, we have Canada versus Qatar. This game was very embarrassing for Qatar. 6-0. But is it going to be the same in FC26? No! It is going to be a draw. Okay, Qatar winning 2-1, but then David scored in the 75th minute, equalizing it. But in real life, Qatar got 2 red cards, and Brazil won 6-0, bro. Super embarrassing. But this game, Brazil versus Haiti, was a one-sided game for Brazil. They won 3-0. Is there going to be an upset? Oh, it's a narrow win with Vinicius Jr. with the brace. He is on fire, man. In game and in real life, Brazil won 6-0. No. Canada won 6-0. Turkey versus Paraguay. This was an upset. Paraguay won 1-0 and eliminated Turkey from the World Cup. But this time it's going to be a draw. And yeah, this time it's going to be a draw. Alright, Turkey and Paraguay draw. Okay, next up, we have Scotland versus Morocco. Morocco won this game 1-0. They will this time. Oh my gosh! First upset of the simulation. Scotland beat Morocco 1-0. And they score in the 4th minute. Wow! Oh my gosh. Scotland win against Morocco. Alright, next we got USA versus Australia. I think USA should win this one. USA beat them in real life 2-0. And it's going to be the same thing in FC26. Wow. USA! Alright. Alright. Okay. And now, Netherlands versus Sweden. This game was super embarrassing. It was a 5-1 win for Netherlands. But here we go. In game, it's going to be a draw as Karl Strom gets a goal in under 1 minute, and then Netherlands equalizes it in the 58th minute. Wow. All right, so far we've seen one upset, guys. Scotland versus Morocco. All right, Ecuador versus Curaçao. This game was 0-0. Oh no, I don't want to do play highlights. Hold up. Let me I don't want to do play highlights. Let me do this. Sim to end. And it's another draw. Oh my gosh, there's so many draws in this World Cup, bro. Holy crap. All right, Germany versus Ivory Coast. They won this game 2-1, scoring a last-minute goal. What's the Tony Playson for subbing? And it is another draw. There are so many draws, bro. Holy! Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's been 6 draws in this tournament. I have cookies. You guys want cookies? I'll give you guys cookies, okay? 2-1 is next. We'll see. Tunisia versus Japan. Japan won this game 4-0. Also, Monks, I'm hiding you, bro. You said the N-word. Alright. When you say the N-word or saying racist slur, you can never be forgiven, bro. Alright, Spain versus Saudi Arabia. This game is happening right now, chat. And the game is 4-0 right now. For Spain. Alright. So, let's see what they say here. Will we ever see like a big victory? No, this one was only 2-0. And Nico Williams scores both of them. Darb, I know you're supporting your country, but sometimes you just gotta be like realistic, bro. Uruguay versus Cape Verde. Cabo Verde. I honestly don't know what this is gonna be. 3-1. But Cabo Verde scored the first goal. Wow. That is pretty surprising, pretty shocking. Alright, next we got New Zealand versus Egypt. New Zealand versus Egypt. And it is another 1-1 draw. Oh my gosh, there's so many draws, guys. Belgium versus Iran. Let's go. Let's go. What about create? I don't know how to pronounce that, but they're not in the World Cup. They're not in the World Cup. France versus Iraq. I think this is the next game. I think this is going on tomorrow. But Olise scores a hat-trick. Mbappe does not get on the scoreboard for the World Cup. And we finally see a win. Alright, Jordan versus Algeria. Oh my gosh, look at this. None of them have faces, bro. And it's a 1-0 win for Algeria. A narrow win. Alright. Norway and Senegal. Norway scored 4 goals in their last game. Holland draws again. Oh my gosh. So many draws. Holy crap. You were born in Jordan? That's cool. Alright, Argentina and Austria. I was about to... Alright. And it's a... Oh my gosh! Yo! Oh my gosh! It is a 3-1 win for Austria against Argentina. Julian Alvarez scores the first goal. And then Austria scored 30 minutes later. They score 5 minutes after the second half starts. And then they score at the 90th minute. Ain't no way. No way, this is true, gang. Hey, this is what AI is saying. Alright, Portugal versus Uzbekistan. Let's see if Ronaldo's teammates are passing to him in FC26. Unlike in real life. It's another draw. Against Uzbekistan. No way. Alright. We are going back. Wait, no, we have... No, wait, no, never mind. We're not going back to match day 1. Another draw! Dude! The amount of draws that there are! Colombia versus Congo. Congo are getting demolished. 2-0 win? Yeah, I already knew. Alright, this is the final game of match day 1. Croatia versus Panama. They're playing a 5-4-1 Haram ball. And it's another draw. Okay, now we need to see the table. How many draws are there, dude? Alright, this is match day. Alright, we're gonna start with match day 2. We gotta see this, dude. We gotta see this. See all groups. Okay. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 draws in match day 1. Like, look at this. If you go here, go to scores and fixtures. Group A, right? That's Group B, right? We got a draw, draw. No draw, 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 draw. No draw, draw, no draw, 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 draw. 11 draws. Alright, match day 2 is beginning. Switzerland versus Canada. This game is, I think, yeah, Switzerland will win this easily. Alright, finally not a draw, but Switzerland took the 3 points again. And they now have 6 points in the group stage, as they now qualify for the round of 32, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Bosnia versus Qatar. They call this the game. But no, it's going to be 2-1. 2-1 for Bosnia. And Bosnia take the 3 points there. Czech Republic versus Mexico. This is the game that's happening next week, I'm pretty sure. And Czech Republic win against Mexico. Mexico scored the first goal. But then Czech Republic come back and win 3-1. Oh my gosh. Alright, South Africa versus South Korea. Reusing same thumbnail? What do you mean I'm reusing the same thumbnail? I've never reused the same thumbnail, bro. I changed it to the VOD thumbnail. Technically, I'm not reusing it. Alright, anyways. South Africa versus South Korea. And it is a 4-1 win for South Korea. Does Sun score? Please tell me Sun scores. Sun did not score, but Kang In gets a brace. Alright, Paraguay versus Australia. Here we go. Another draw. Oh my gosh. 12 draws. 12 draws at the World Cup so far. Morocco versus Haiti. Morocco should win this. Morocco draw. It is 0-1. Then it's 1-1. Then it's 1-2. Then it's 2-2. And Kabi misses a penalty in the 80th minute. And it's 2-2. Alright, USA versus Turkey. This game is happening next week. And USA win against Turkey. And to be honest, this is low-key realistic. Low-key, this is realistic. But USA win against Turkey 3-1. Wow. Alright. Brazil versus Scotland. This game also happens next week. And it is a 3-1 win for Scotland against Brazil. No way. Germany versus Ecuador. Ecuador are fried here. Oh, barely. 1-1 or 1-0, then 1-1, then 2-1, then 2-2, then 2-3. Havertz scores the winning goal. 7-1 moment. Casemiro goal? Realistic, bro. What do you mean? Japan, Sweden. The ultimate dark horses. Dark horse versus dark horse. And it is a clean sheet for Japan. 3-0 win. Oh my gosh. Curaçao versus Cote d'Ivory. Or whatever. Ivory Coast. And it's another draw. 2-2. It is 0-1. Then it's 2-1. And then Kessie scores the winning goal. Or not the winning goal. He scores the goal to equalize. Croatia. 7-1 moment. Tunisia versus Netherlands. And it is 2-2. Another draw for Netherlands. Dude, the amount of draws, bro. Victor Gyökeres celebration is banned in the World Cup. Why? Alright, Spain versus Uruguay. This is going to happen next week. And this game is going to be a 2-3 win for Spain. With Lamine Yamal still ghosting, not appearing on the scoreboard or on the score sheet. Yeah, it has 6.9 rating. Because he's covering his mouth. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, the player got injured. Egypt versus Iran. Another draw. Oh my gosh. The amount of draws, dude. The amount of draws. Alright. Cabo Verde versus Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will take the 3 points. A 3-2 win. Not surprised there. Alright. Let's see this. New Zealand versus Belgium. 4-2 win for Belgium. Okay. Finally, we're seeing some high-scoring games. Senegal versus Iraq. That means we're seeing France versus Norway, guys. Senegal will take the win here. But chat, what do y'all think the score is going to be? Wait, no. Wait, what? Never mind. I think it's after this. Algeria versus Austria. Algeria should take the win here. Oh, wait, never mind. It's going to be a draw. Here we go. Chat, Mbappe versus Holland. And it's going to be France. Doué and Mbappe score for France. Holland ghosts for Norway. And Bob scores the only goal for Norway. Alright. Argentina versus Jordan. I don't want to play highlights. No. No, 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 no. Alright. Doué scoring maybe in a million years? You're saying like that? You're saying that like him scoring is a very low chance. He literally scored for France like 2 months ago and against Colombia. Alright, like you're saying that like he barely scores. And it's a 4-1 win for Argentina. Jordan scored the first goal, but then they woke up. Almada scored a goal. Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi, and then Almada again. 1 billion people watching. Oh, no way. Wait. Crush. Wait. Hold on. Okay, wait, no. Wait, do you talk to Spirix? Alright, Croatia versus Ghana. Let's simulate this, guys. It's a 2-1 win for Croatia. Colombia versus Portugal. Luis Diaz and Cristiano Ronaldo. A 4-2 win for Portugal against Colombia. Fernandez scores. Bernardo Silva scores. James scores then. Ruben Neves scores. And Nuno Mendes scores. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully it does. Bila for mod win. I don't know, man. Alright, England versus Panama. And it's a draw for England. Kane gets on the score sheet. But it's not enough. 5-0 Spain. Oh my gosh, it's 5-0 Spain. Who scored? Ferran Torres scored. It's oh wait, never mind. Portugal when they pass Dude, I'm hoping they pass more. Like, I'm hoping they see all the media critics. And I'm hoping they score. Alright, this is what we call the game. Congo versus Uzbekistan. This is the game. I'm loyal, come on. I know, but like, we'll see. And Congo win against Uzbekistan 2-0. It's gonna be 1-2 now. It's 2-0. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting to match day 3. Right now, as it stands, South Africa are gone. Canada are gone. Morocco are gone. Australia are gone. Ecuador are gone. Sweden are gone. Iran are gone. Cabo Verde is gone. Iraq is gone. Jordan's gone. Uzbekistan is gone. Ghana is gone. Ruxer's 50,000 milestone reward is Balu getting mod. Maybe. Alright, Mexico versus South Africa. The opening game of the World Cup. 3 red cards. 2 goals. Here it's going to be another draw. The amount of draws there are in this tournament, dude. I cannot. Korea versus Czech Republic. This is a 2-1 win for Korea. And here's going to be a 2-0 win. All right. Canada versus Bosnia. This was a 1-1 win or a 1-1 draw. Here's going to be a draw also, but 2-2. As Denis gets a brace for Bosnia. Brazil versus Morocco. This was a 1-1 draw in real life. Here's going to be a 3-2 win for Brazil. And Morocco go home. I think. Haiti versus Scotland. Scotland won this game. Can they win here? It's going to be a draw. Okay. Qatar versus Switzerland. This game, I forgot what this, oh, it was 1-1, I'm pretty sure. But this game's going to be a 2-1 win for Switzerland. It's not 5 allowed. It's not 5-0. They disallowed Terrence goal. Oops. All right. Australia versus Turkey. 2-0 win for Australia again here. 3-1 win. And Arda Güler gets a hat trick. Arda Güler gets a hat trick. A hat trick. Alright, Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. This is a 1-0 win for Ivory Coast. And this time it's going to be a 1-0 win for Ecuador. Wow. Alright, Sweden versus Tunisia. This was a 5-1 win for Tunisia, for Sweden. Here it's going to be a draw, but Gyökeres gets a brace. He manages to get a brace. USA versus Paraguay. Go USA! 9 points? No, they failed to get 9 points. They failed to get 9 points, and they lose to Paraguay. Germany versus Curaçao. 7-1 win in real life. Oh my gosh, they drew. What is AI predicting right now? Also, what's up? Alright, Netherlands versus Japan. This is a 2-2 draw. But here, Netherlands are going to win 3-1. You should get like 2-3 more backups from the stream. We're going to need some. Belgium versus Egypt. This is a 1-1 draw in real life. Here's going to be a 2-2 draw. Spain versus Cabo Verde. This was a 0-0 game, but honestly, I would not be surprised if Spain win here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Spain. Yamal's still not on the score sheet, bro. Alright. Iran versus New Zealand. This is a 2-2 draw. Here's going to be a 2-1 win for New Zealand. Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. This is, I forgot what this game was. I forgot. But it's going to be a win for Saudi Arabia. 3-1. France versus Senegal. This is a 3-1 win for France. Let's see. 3-0 win here. I wasn't at home earlier. Did Argentina win? You guys didn't play. We did 4 games of the World Cup. And now we're doing the other 4 games tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. After this stream. So you still have time. If we're playing after this stream, because we're doing the second half of the round of 16 off stream. Holland gets on the score sheet for Norway. After this, we're gonna see how many draws each game had, bro. All right, come on, pass to Ronaldo here. Yes, Ronaldo gets on the score sheet. Ronaldo gets on the score sheet for Portugal. Argentina versus Algeria. It's a 3-1 win for Argentina. Julian Alvarez with a goal. McAllister and Otamendi. No goal for Messi. England versus Croatia. 4-2 win here. A 0-0 draw. Mourinho is back. What do you mean Mourinho is back? Wait, what do you mean? Oops. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shift tab. All right. He was out for the whole season. ACL. Where's my freaking cookie? Sorry. 2-0 win for Ghana. And is that it? Oh, wait, no, one more game. Portugal can top the group here. Wait, what? No. Wait, what? Okay. And it's a 3-0 win for Colombia, and Luis Diaz gets on the score sheet. All right. Austria versus Jordan. This is a final group stage game, I'm pretty sure. And Austria will win. All right. Let's see who won. Korea won the group stage. Switzerland won. Scotland won. USA won their group. Germany won their group. Netherlands won their group. Belgium won their group. Spain won their group. France won their group. Austria won their group. Portugal won their group. And Croatia won their group. All right. Or not. And then, yeah, so going to the round of 32, it's Korea, Czech Republic, Bosnia, Brazil, Paraguay, Ecuador, Tunisia, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, Norway, Argentina, Colombia, Ghana. And how many draws were there, dude? I need to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yo, family, thanks for being a member. I appreciate it. W. But chat, there were 24 draws in just the group stages. 24 draws. That is insane. And Curaçao went unbeaten. Wait, did they go to the knockout stage? Oh my gosh. Curaçao make it to the knockout stage. All right. Let's look at the tree overview. Who's the top scorer right now? Belgium's I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's the top scorer. In the round of 32, Germany and Turkey are playing. France and Japan, Czech Republic and Bosnia, Netherlands, Brazil, Colombia, Ghana, Spain and Argentina. Who else? USA, Algeria, Belgium, Uruguay, Scotland, Tunisia, Ecuador, Norway, Korea and Curaçao, Croatia versus Senegal, Austria, Saudi Arabia, Paraguay, New Zealand, Switzerland, Egypt, and Portugal and England. All right, let's see. Czech Republic versus Bosnia. Will Bosnia's dark horse run continue? Oh my gosh, it did. And it's another draw at the World Cup. 25 draws. Bosnia go to the round of 16. Germany versus Turkey. Who's going to the round of 16? Germany go to the round of 16. Turkey go home. What's up, Zizzy Twins? All right. Netherlands and Brazil. Oh my gosh. Brazil. And that's the end of Neymar's World Cup dreams. He is going to retire without a World Cup. And Netherlands advance to the round of 16. Scotland versus Tunisia. I think Scotland will win here. And Scotland take the win comfortably. 3-0 win in the round of 32. They move on to the 16. Ronaldo's retiring in 2027. I know, bro. It's so sad. He needs to win here. Ecuador versus Norway. Norway should Norway, go home. Holland cannot score when it matters the most. Korea versus Curaçao. Will Curaçao's dark horse run and unbeaten run continue? Oh my gosh! And it is another draw. Curaçao, with a population of 155,000, the smallest country at the World Cup, go on, beat Korea to the round of 16. France versus Japan. France should take this one comfortably, right? Yeah. Of course they do. Of course they do. There has been so far 1, 2. There's been 26 draws in this World Cup. Croatia versus Senegal. This will be a win for Croatia. Oh, Senegal! Senegal send Modric and Croatia home. Jollik, I want Portugal to win. But maybe, I don't know. Belgium versus Uruguay. And it's a comfortable win for Belgium. Uruguay are out. USA versus Algeria. Can USA continue their run? And Algeria are going to say no and send the USA. Well, actually, USA are already at home. Never mind. Alright, my bad, guys. That was messed up, kind of. Spain versus Algeria. Spain versus Argentina. This is the game, chat. This is the game. This is the game, chat. Yamal versus Messi. Argentina beat Spain. Argentina are going to the 16. And Yamal couldn't score. Oh my gosh. Alright, where's my cookie? I clicked it. Don't worry about it. Alright, Switzerland versus Egypt. I think Switzerland can win here. Egypt, actually, Egypt say no and send Switzerland home. Alright, next up is Colombia versus Ghana. Colombia should win here comfortably. 1-0 win, a very narrow win, but Portugal is playing next. Portugal versus England. Come on, Ronaldo. Come on. And Portugal's World Cup dream is out. England win 2-0 against Portugal. Round of 16, here we go. Austria and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia go to the quarterfinals. And Paraguay versus New Zealand in the round of 16. It is a 3-1 win for Paraguay. They go to the quarterfinals. When's your next video coming out? I'm not sure. Bosnia versus Netherlands. Can Bosnia do their... Bosnia! Bosnia beat Netherlands and are going to the World Cup quarterfinals. Holy crap! Germany versus France. France should win this. France, go home! Germany sends France home in the round of 16. Algeria versus Belgium. Belgium win. Narrow win. Trossard scores the winning goal. Colombia versus Argentina. Can Colombia end Messi's dreams of a second World Cup? And yes, they do. Colombia win. Spain won 4-0. I know. Alright. Now we have Scotland and Ecuador. Ecuador win against Scotland. They go to the quarterfinals. Curaçao, Senegal. Can Curaçao keep their win and Curaçao go out in the round of 16? But they still managed to score a goal. Saudi Arabia versus Paraguay in the quarterfinals. Did Portugal lose? Portugal lost to England 2-0. And Saudi Arabia are going to the World Cup semifinals. Wait, no, they're not. Oops, never mind. No, they're not. Egypt versus England. And England goes to the World Cup quarterfinals. All right. Here we go. Quarterfinals, Germany versus Bosnia. Can Bosnia still continue their run? And this time, Bosnia are out in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. But that is still something. All right. Colombia versus Belgium is up next. It will be Germany versus Colombia in the semifinals of the World Cup. Colombia are the dark horses right now. But so are Saudi Arabia. Can they continue their unbeaten run? And now, England are going to the semifinals of the World Cup for the first time in 8 years. Which is literally one World Cup, so never mind. Ecuador versus Senegal. And Ecuador win! It is Ecuador versus England in the semifinals. Ecuador are dark horses of this tournament. Whoever wins this game goes to the final. Colombia win! Colombia sent Germany home. It is going to be Colombia in the World Cup final for the first ever time. And Germany are going to be playing in the third place match for bronze medal. Ecuador versus England. And Ecuador are going to go home and fight Germany for third place. It was a run. But it is going to be England versus Colombia in the World Cup final. But before we play that, we have to play Germany versus Ecuador. AI thinks that Colombia and England is going to be the World Cup final. They think that Colombia and England is going to be the World Cup final. And then England wins the World Cup. 5-1. Suarez scores a goal. Bellingham scores. Kane scores. Kane scores a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Kane scores a goal in the 32nd minute. Then in the 55th minute. And then in the 78th minute. And then Rashford scores also. According to FC26 AI, England are World Cup champions for the first time since 1966. Leave a like on this video. Smash subscribe if you want Ronaldo or Messi to win again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.